Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Now rolling out to his left. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Off target with a throw, incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Oh, and another incompletion.
I'm so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. The Sooners will house it to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They're down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody...
A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The LSU offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball in the back for some good yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return. Buck the pick. Sets up the offense at the 39. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed to the run perfectly.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now, 2nd and 14. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle, it's Padrino. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up with first and goal now at the 10.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, Sooners, to put them on top now. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the
intercepted in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He bought some time, now lets it go. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on.
Physical one earns the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back, in motion now. Direct snap. End zone ahead. gets out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Touchdown, Tigers! And jump on top out here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a one-point game here in the fourth quarter. 25. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a draw. Breaks through the tackler. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. He gets loose. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Tight end makes the grab. He'll run it into the end zone. 2-point try makes it a 9-point game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion makes it second down. It's another deep shot. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Yeah, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Fights through a tackle. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks it in the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense play keep away and secure the victory. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And this one is caught. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now gets even bigger, the challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advanced.